This is Irontrader. Now the pitch closed here at 2:30. It's about 15 minutes ago. So we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. At the end of the video, the support and resistance levels are posted along with the EIA report for crude. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have crude oil and natural gas daily chart. Now, this pretty much tells everything what happened here today, but it actually was a really good trading day. Look how nice this is. However, if you just watched my video earlier, you notice I always point out this 8 SMA, and where did it go? Right into the 8 SMA. On the downside, where did it go? Right into the 21 day. Held that. Now we have a candle here, which we made a lower low, but also a higher high. Now, the key is going to be right here. This 8 simple moving average. We have to get above that. You have to close above it. Not intraday, but close above it. If you can, then we just come up here till we have so many nice targets going on here. Okay, so next here in line here, you got 83.02. You got 83.32 here. We have 83.64. You have 83.93, and then we have 84.38. This is your big target here, your 84.52. Now, what we want to do is we want to look at here, see this double top situation. Okay, so always look to the left of the chart. What do we have here? Double top situation. Now, when you look at these highs here, you had 84.52 right here, 84.38. I said, just take that price channel over, and then what do we have? 84.46. So one day, it was 8 cents below. Next time, it was 8 cents above. But you notice that it could not close above that 84.46. That becomes very good resistance. So this is why you want to use these price channels. It makes life a lot easier. You just look to the left. That's your resistance. Now, again, if you can get through, then we just bring the next price channel right across. What do you have? 85.64. Then if that goes, bring the next channel across. What do we have? 86.18. And then there's your big retest up there at 87.67. However, you know, this time of the year here, crude oil is not just going to give up the ghost and come all the way on down here. There's just too much going on. Hurricane season just started here. Bad for people, but it's good for oil. Now, remember on hurricanes is, if it goes into the Gulf and it shuts down the actual rigs, okay, then crude will go higher. But if you're just shutting down the ports like we did this time, well, what you're doing is just shutting down the distribution of the gasoline and the distillates and stuff like that. So what do you need crude for if you're shutting down refineries, okay? That's how you look at it. So we had a nice short setup here, came down, held it. Now we have to see what's going to happen. So future, 6 o'clock, when they reopen, watch that 82.66, very, very key. Watch today's low, 80.81. And then your two key levels are this, okay? Upside, 82.67. You close above, boom, you're going higher, okay? And then watch here, 80.97. If you close below that, your next target is going to be here, is going to be this 21-day, 80.44. Then we're going to come down to your 79.33. And then we're going to come down to 79.23. Just that simple. So we're trading this range, 21-day on the bottom, 8 SMA on top here. We got to see which one is going to win out. Just that simple. RSI here, well, I can see what she's curling right back up here because it's a nice green candle. Now, this here, when you has that cross, that's the buy signal. Okay, rolling right on up here. Now it came down, but you notice that it didn't, so far, it has not closed, went below that red. Okay, that's the key. So you're still above. It could just pinch there and shoot right back up here. Very, very easy. So always keep your eye on the MACD, on the RSI. There's no divergences. There's nothing going on here. However, we just have a very, very easy trade. Now, UCO was a great trade. Got as low as 33.09. Got as high as 34.07. Just beautiful scalping here. Now, let's see what the futures offer us when it opens up back at 6 o'clock. Now, on that EIA report today, you had really good draw on crude and the gasoline. You had a build in distillates, but you also had a draw there in the Cushing. And if you look at this, you are now producing here in the United States 13.3 million barrels a day. Okay, now, so I don't know how this is all going to shake out. I see these commercials here on where the president now, he's cutting back on this, he's cutting back on that. That is such a bunch of bullshit. I mean, you are more now in history than you've ever pumped in the United States, ever. It's 13.3 million barrels, okay? that is, I've never seen anything that high. Even when the other guy was in there, okay, you were at 12.9. So, as far as the climate change people and all this kind of nonsense, don't let no one sell you anything. Do your own homework and just realize that crude is not going away anytime soon. Okay, let's take a look here at natural gas. All right, here we have natural gas. Now you can see here the green cross below your red, that's a sell signal. That keeps on going down. Your RSI, that keeps selling down here. Your price is still below your 8-day. But that being said, it was a really nice scalp here on the KOLD today. KOLD got as low as 58.98 and high as 61.53. I got $1.50 out of it today. So I was very, very happy with on the short side because I know, just like yesterday, it's going to run up. You're not going to get through that 200-day, that 2.46 on the first try. You're not going to get through that 8-day on the first try. Now you can pop up. The key is closing, okay? So now what do we have today? We have a lower low and a lower high. That's never good. Okay, so two key levels to watch. Right here, just watch that 2.268. Very, very critical, okay? That comes right off the top of here. What do you see? 2.26. That's what you're looking for, okay? That's what you held. That's lost. You're going to come right here. Next level, 2.24, 2.21. Right here, 2.16, 2.15. This is what you're looking for right there, okay? If that 2.26 is lost. That's your target, 2.156, okay? If that is lost here, then we have other targets, okay? Say the 100 days lost, then you're looking right here, 1.90. There's your gap, okay, here. 1.67, there's your fill. Gap, fill, that's the next target. But that's only if this 100-day is lost. Now, it could hold right here, and it could go sideways action. We just don't know. Now, the key to the upside is right here. Very, very easy. 2.41. Okay, this is a trade until it closes above. Your next level is going to be that 2.46. That's your 200-day. And then right above it here, you have 2.55. Now, there is right here, you can go at 2.60. Okay, but realistically, there's your target if you can get all the way above 2.688. Okay, now when those futures open here at 6 p.m., this 21-day is going to be lower. This 8-day is going to be lower. So we got to see if that price can get back above that 8-day, or is it going to sink right above or right below that. Now, coming up here very shortly is going to be the contract roll. Now, the contract roll, if you look at the chart, is going to be higher. So there is a possibility where this could jump right on up, just like we had the last contract roll. See, we had this is the contract roll. See how it jumped up, and then it stayed right above that 8 SMA. Not that it could hold it, but that's where it was. Same way this contract roll here, it jumped up, and then it stayed above here, and this one fell off. Now, again, that's coming up here shortly, so we just got to, if it jumps up here, just watch this 8 simple moving average. Now, when a contract roll, when it rolls, it does not affect them ETFs. So if you're trading UNG like I do, or BOIL or KOLD for the short, it doesn't really affect it. It just affects the candles, and basically it just throws the charts in disarray. It's all it does, you know what I'm saying? So for a guy like me, it just pisses me off because now my charts are all screwed up here. I got to have time for it all to shake out. But right today, what we're looking for, downside, just watch that 2.26, upside right here, 2.41. Easy peasy. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow morning here before 8, and we will do it all over again. And remember, EIA report will be out on natural gas tomorrow at 10:30. It might be a market mover. Who knows? Okay, thanks for watching.